What is going on, everybody? Zerktick here with a bit of a serious commentary today. Now, before I even get into the commentary, I just want to mention a few things. Number one, I have recently gained a few more subscribers. I kind of say that in every video. I'm going to stop saying that, but I've gained a decent amount thanks to Rude Onion. I just recently did a guest commentary for her on her channel, so if you have not checked that out or have checked her channel out at all, please do so. I'm going to annotate this video so you can do that. And yeah, now for the new subscribers, if you guys want to get to know me a little bit better, I just recently did a Q&A video, and I feel like it's a really good video if you want to kind of get to know me and know the commentator who commentates on this channel a little bit better. Now in that Q&A, I actually got a question. I did a bunch of questions, but there was one question in particular that was pretty, I guess, serious question. All the other questions were like more happy-go-lucky or whatever, but this was kind of like a serious question, at least to me. No, not just to me. I'm pretty sure this is a serious question. And I felt like I couldn't just talk about it in the Q&A or like rush through it. I felt like it was a good topic for a video. And if you guys remember, a few months back, in the beginning of AC3, I did a video called Real Talk, and it was titled Bullying. So basically, it was one of my videos where I just talk about a serious topic and my opinions and or experiences with the topic. So this is gonna kind of be like an episode 2 to that video. I'll put the annotation on the video as well, just so you guys can check that out also. But yeah. The question was from Rena Taps, and I'll put her name somewhere as well. A lot of links are going to be on this video today. Rena Taps, I believe. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And her question was, what was my opinion on self-harming? So I thought this was a pretty interesting question for a pretty interesting question and a pretty interesting topic for a full video. So as you guys watch this deathmatch gameplay, we can talk about this real quick. A little discussion. But I think that's everything, right? Yeah, alright. So let's just jump right into the commentary. Now, I personally have only met or have had an experience with someone who did self-harming when I was in high school. Senior year of high school, I took art class. This is the story time, guys. You're going to get story time and then you're going to get opinions. But senior year in high school, I took art class. I had a bunch of electives in high school in my senior year just because I did all my classes and I just wanted to do a bunch of easy classes. So I had like art, computer, gym, whatever. Anyway, it's besides the point. So I was in my art class and ran into a girl. It's funny, I don't know if any of you guys are going through high school or anything, but when you go to high school, there's times where you'll meet somebody senior year and you can't believe you haven't met them, the past 4 years. You've been in the same school with them for 4 years and you've never met them. Same situation here. Never even seen this chick before. Didn't even know she went to the school. So, sitting next to a girl in school. She was really cool, punk rock type of chick. It was just cool. We hit it off. We started talking, whatever, this, that. Now, she seemed like a happy person or whatever. But I noticed that. All right. First of all, this was one semester, so we only had this was one semester, so it was only 5 months. 5 months class. And I remember she had a lot of boyfriends within that span of time, and it was a little bit weird to me because she did not come off at all like a slut or a hoe. I didn't get that vibe at all, and it didn't seem like she was that type of person. It just wasn't. So I was very confused as to why she had so many boyfriends, and it was weird. The in-between times when she was single, and this is all during this 4-month period. She seemed really depressed. She'd come to class and be really upset or whatever. And this was the time. This was like the spring semester. So like it was a little bit cold in the beginning of the school year, and then towards the end of the school year, it got warmer, obviously. So obviously you start wearing short sleeve stuff and whatever. And I noticed cuts and bruises on her arms, and they were fresh, like when she didn't have a boyfriend, I could tell. And I didn't want to come across, like I said, we hit it off, we talked or whatever, but I didn't know her. I haven't known her. Like, she wasn't I consider her a friend, but not a close friend that I've known for a while. So it was kind of weird And I was curious, but I didn't want to overstep my boundaries. I didn't want to ask her a question and then kind of get her upset. I'm not one to judge. I would never judge anybody. So whatever. I kind of like beat around the bush. I remember one day I was just like, "Hey, what happened to your arm?" And she goes, "Nothing, whatever." She kind of like totally disregarded the question. And that whole year, I never really figured out what it was or anything. This is the only experience I ever had with somebody self-harming, but and I knew it was self-harming. It was, you can tell it was a different bruise every time, and it was on one was actually, there was a burn mark. There was on her legs, and it was weird, and you can tell they were different, and that she was doing this. And from what I gather, what I'm gonna assume, like I said, I don't want to judge. I'm just assuming she was the type of person that needed companionship, and when she wasn't dating or with somebody, she was emotionally scarred, I guess. So to my understanding, what people do when they self-harm themselves is they're trying to drown out the mental pain with physical pain, because the physical pain feels better or drowns out the mental pain. They'd rather feel physical pain than mental pain, is from what I understand. Like I said, I've never done it to myself. I've never been in that mental state. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. Like I said, I never actually got the real reasoning out of her, because again, it's not my place, and I would never judge anybody. But that's the one experience I had with self-harming, and it kind of directly correlates, in my opinion, to suicide. I feel like it's the first step into suicide. That eventually turns into that. Like I said, I don't know anybody who's done self-harmed themselves and then has committed suicide. Thank the Lord, I've never met anybody like that. But I know there's people out there like that has happened to. And yeah, it's a little scary, and those are the type of people. And if there's anybody out there that's listening or listening to this or watching this, you have to talk to somebody about that. That's definitely something you have to talk to somebody about. Someone you trust. Don't just tell anybody. Somebody you trust. Friend, family member. Preferably your parents. But if you don't feel comfortable doing that, a cousin, a brother, a sister, a sibling, whatever. Or if anybody's listening to this video and has any issues like that, you can talk to me. PM me. Why? Because I don't know you personally, and I have no place to judge, and I won't judge you, number one. And yeah, I'm just a third party. I have no idea, who you are. All you, can gain is somebody to talk to, somebody who will listen, and somebody who will give advice. I'm not acting like I know what you're going through. I can't say that, but at least I'm somebody to talk to. And I'm not saying you guys, I hope nobody that's listening to this is going through that. I really do. But I'm just saying, third party perspective. If you have no one else, I don't mind. I'm very good at listening. I'm a great listener. But yeah, like I said, I've never really experienced that other than that one time. And I didn't even get to the bottom of it. I would have really liked to have known. I wish, and then I don't wish, that I would have kind of pried a little bit more, just because I would have liked to help. I don't know what she's doing now. I haven't kept in contact with her. It was just like a person that you meet in class. You kind of hit it off. You're talking, all right, but it's not a long-time friend or anything like that. I do still wonder if she has gotten through that phase, if she learned to be more independent and all that good stuff. But yeah, it is what it is. Those are basically my experiences and opinions on self-harming. I really hope no one listening to this is going through that. And if you are, like I said, the best advice I could give is to talk to somebody about it. Somebody you trust, obviously. Somebody that won't judge you. Because that is like a serious issue. I mean, I like I said, I have no idea. I've never been in that mental state. But all I can do is give my opinions and all that stuff. But yes, Miss Renataps, that is my opinions on self-harming. Yeah, that's it. About 45 seconds left in this death match. Obviously, I was going against a bunch of noobs, bunch of nooberts. Yeah, Good times. Just trolling a little bit with Morph. It's kind of funny. But oh yeah, quick thing on the Q&A, really quickly. I want everybody to yeah, please listen to this. The Q&A, I still have no set date or time yet. I want to accommodate everybody, as many people that can join as possible. A lot of people want to join, and I want to accommodate as many people as possible. I know there's different time zones and all that stuff, so I'm really trying to figure that out. It may take me a couple weeks to actually set a date and time, so don't expect anything very soon. But I am going to try to do it sometime on a weekend, because I know obviously that's when everybody has the most free time. And we'll see. I hope it's not like a bust. I hope I don't screw this up or get the wrong date and time or whatever. But I really want as many people that want to join to be able to join. So just give me a few weeks, maybe even sooner if I figure it out sooner, whatever. Give me a few weeks on the open lobby. Did I say Q&A before? I meant open lobby. On the open lobby. And yeah, I will definitely make a video. So look out for that video. There will be a video explaining all the info for the open lobby. But yeah, guys, that's it. That's all I have. Hope you enjoyed the commentary. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay, I guess, if you muted the commentary, which you wouldn't be able to hear my voice right now, so yeah. And welcome all the new subscribers. Don't worry, it won't be this depressing every time. Alright guys, talk to you later. Peace.